North has more poor people, deserves more revenue allocation, ministerial nominee. Now to the news in full. The ministerial nominee for the Ministry of Humanitarian Affairs and Poverty Alleviation, Nentawe Yowata, has revealed that about 65% of poor people live in the northern part of Nigeria. Hence, the region deserves more allocation based on needs assessments. Yowata said this while speaking before Senators in a committee of the whole during the screening for confirmation as a minister and members of the Federal Executive Council on Wednesday. Speaking on what methods should be deployed to alleviate poverty in Nigeria, Yowata said 65% of poor people live in the north while 35% live in the south. We should talk about what is needed in each local government and state. Revenue allocation should be shared by how poor or rich states are. No well, sir. That is not how to share things. If people are poor, what is keeping people poor? All this while, even when your Buhari was president, people still remain poor. Why? What are people doing wrong? People should think about that and not revenue that should be shared to you. Yowata was thereafter asked to take a bow and leave. Leadership reports that Yowata was nominated by President Bola Tinubu last week to replace the suspended and subsequently discharged Betta Edo in fact as the Minister of Humanitarian Affairs and Poverty Reduction. The Senate will later in the day decide whether to confirm the nominee for ministerial appointment or not at the plenary. I hope they are going to approve him because he's already talking crap. Albert Staple said, Senator Shehu Sani did not after blaming others, let's probe ourselves. Most public schools are free. Our young ones still don't want to go to school. Most of us don't want our spouses to work or use their skills or talent to earn a living or contribute to the family. When we die, we leave them as helpless widows at the mercy of a hostile society. Most young ones don't want to serve us as apprentices in workshops or retail outlets because they don't have the heart and the patience. These are the things that they should look into that is keeping them poor in their country. They have schools, they don't want to go to school. They don't want their wives to work. It is true. It's common in the north. All of them, they don't want their wives to work. They don't want somebody to be looking at their wife. That is their mentality. Somebody is looking at my wife. Is this, is that. So they don't allow their wives to work. They just put them at home to be rearing children for them. And at the end of the day, when you die, your children and your wife, they will start suffering. Most of their wives are not learned. The ones that are supposed to be going to shops to learn a trade or two, they don't want to learn. They want to become terrorists and be kidnapping people and be making money from that. That is what they want to do. So that is what has kept them in poverty. That is what they should focus on. And not say that they should share more resources to them because they are poor. What is keeping you people poor? You people are lazy. And you are saying that you people are poor. Calvin Armstrong says, you are mad, not created it for themselves. High rate of birth, high rate of insecurity, so you won't be poor. You'll be poor now. Always giving birth to children, 11, 12, 20 of children. How do you expect to take care of them? They give birth to children so that they will go and start begging. That is what they do in their states. And say you are saying that you remain poor. You will remain poor forever. Michael Tinubu says, and the northerners are thinking of themselves alone. Many of the food we eat are produced in the north. A basket of tomatoes is over 100,000 naira. Still, they are poor. Their poverty is in their hearts. Yes, it is in their hearts. Austin Wadia says, when people in other parts of the country are marrying one wife, they are marrying 4 wives, thereby having more children that they cannot train. Why wouldn't they have more poor people than other parts of the country? I wonder. So they need sensitization. They need rehabilitation. They need to tell them that you can't be giving birth to plenty children. 2, 3 children is enough. At most 4. What do you want to do with 20 children, 11 children, 16 children? What do you want to do with that? Then you don't have anything to do for them. You just give birth to children and abandon them. Those ones will go and turn to nuisance in the streets, turn to beggars, turn to terrorists. They should think about that. They should resolve that solution first before saying that they should share more revenues to them because they are the most poor. I beg you. Charles Ochoku says, the northern politicians are the most wicked people in Nigeria. They have ruled this country more than every other region. They stole all the monies and impoverished their people. They bred our majority in the north so that their children will take over from them and continue the oppression. Nonsense, real nonsense. Okechukwu says, yet the north has ruled this country longer than any region in Nigeria. If you ruled a country for how many years and your people did not benefit from you, then people should go and hold that person responsible. You should. Chief Wezeka Smith said, the north has the worst and wicked leaders in Nigeria. Bring out all the money you savagely buried in the ground and empower the northern poor people. Their wealth are with you. You sided in downtrodden them with false religion. It is well. Kingsley Ezevata says, what a country. Are the northern states sleeping in slumber? When other states are trying to attract investors, the northern states went on a wild goose chase with the mentality that they are the firstborn of Nigeria, so they deserve the entitlement as the firstborn. But now poverty is creeping in. Come to wonder where all those gold mining in the northern states going to. I've been at Dubai, then carry and go keep. Hail, Mr. Minister, you can't weaken the strong to make the weak strong. They need to work on everything that is keeping them poor. It is not about giving them resources. They will still give them the resources. They will not use it well because they are not learned, they are not educated. Who do you want to give the resources to? Nobody. They should start going to school. They should start training their children in school. Then maybe something will start working for them. Lucky Ekonye says, more revenue made from where? May the north continue to be poor till Jesus comes. Yes, sir. John Aleto says, this man is not qualified to be a minister. How can you use poverty to negotiate for more funds for your region when the allies are the one encouraging it? The north had always had more funds and yet they are getting poorer because their leader squandered the funds. Yes. Daniel Amadu says, you are very stupid and useless. This thing that I said, it should not even make them confirm him as a minister at all. Okechukwu says, North has more rich politicians who keep the revenue accruing to North for themselves and their offsprings. So they should go and hold their people that are in politics responsible and not saying that they should give them more allocation. For what? Gabriel Abba says, how will poverty not be in the North when money meant for the poor, each local government are to share by the so-called leaders of the North, of which you are among them? Oh, exactly. Kester Noble says, have you asked why you have more poor people? He did not ask that one. You don't want to know the root cause of why you people have remained poor, but they should give you more money. Come and collect it now. Umaneme Sabino says, when you are producing like pig and overpopulate Nigeria, you don't know it will result in high poverty level. Hope you are not coming to use your position to further mass produce. Exactly. So they should think about it well before they confirm him as that minister. They should really think about it well. This man has shown he is not qualified to be a minister. Is he supposed to be a minister of Nigeria or northern Nigeria? I wonder. So they should think about it well before giving him the go-ahead to become a minister, because this one, his sense is not working. My listeners, over to you. Leave your thoughts in the comment section. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Thank you for listening. See you some other time. Bye.